Now that I've completed the initial design for my rail car, including axle holes, axle positioning sketch and fillets to all of the relevant edges, I can now close that file and begin thinking about assembling the product. I'll close that. Before we go further, you will need to import these 4 files from the intranet into your computer. Having done that, we go to New and open a product. So, to begin, the first thing I want to import is the car body. In order to do that, I right click on Product and go down to Components, Existing Component, and then I need to navigate to find the body of my car, which in this case is in that folder called Rail Car. So I open that, and that first part has been imported into the product. From here, I would like an axle. Right click on Product, back to Components, back to Existing Components, and now I need to navigate to where I have stored the axle and the other parts. So here we have an axle being imported onto the screen, but we need 2 axles, so what we need to do now is to right click on the axle file itself and copy that, and then go up to Product, right click on that and paste it. You'll see now we have 2 copies of the axle 1 and 2, as well as the part which is the body itself. Now we need to import the grommets. So I right click, go down to Components, Existing, and here is the racing grommet. I'll import that. And I need another 3 of these. So what I can do now is I can highlight that and use my Control C to copy, select the product and Control V. This is another way of doing the same thing. Select product again, Control V, and select product again, Control V. There are my 4 grommets. From there, I right click, Components, Existing, and I'm going to bring in the front wheel and also a second copy. And finally Components, Existing, and the rear wheel. Copy that and paste it onto the product. We now have 2 rear wheels, 2 front wheels, 4 grommets and 2 axles. Before we start shifting these things around, one of the most important things you can do is learn how to execute a save management process. So here we go. File, Save Management. Make sure the product is selected and go Save As. I need this to be saved into this Railcar folder. So I'm going to open that. So that product 1 is saved into the Railcar folder, and now I have a new option which is called Propagate Directory. So if I propagate the directory and then select OK, what should happen now is if I go back and look in this file, the Railcar file, I have all of these. I have the wheels, front and rear, I have the car body itself, I have the axle and the axle grommet, but I also have this new file called the product which coordinates all of these things. If you've done that and checked it, congratulations, that's the most important process.